I had a hot pocket today.
Did you? Well, actually, it's one of those. I've never actually had one.
It's like bread, but there's like meat and cheese in the middle.
That sounds like
and you put it in the microwave, and then you just kind of eat it once it comes out.
So is it like just if you took a pizza and like folded it over?
Yeah, kind of, but it's like completely encased in the bread.
Oh, I see. Is it like Italian or?
Oh no, it's.
Why are you fucking talking like that? Why are you fucking making your voices lower and raspberry as you're talking about fucking Hot Pocket?
I mean, you just put it in there for a couple
literally
minutes.
asking a question.
No, you're not. Your voices has both changed. In the time of this conversation, there has been a change in the tone of your voices.
Delicious, savory treat.
What's the kind of what sort of pricing? What sort of pricing are we looking at for Hot Pockets? Right
I mean, it's just a couple dollars. You just pull it out of the freezer aisle.
At the same tone.
Really? Well, the freezer. Oh, so you have to defrost them, or do you just pop them in there? Do you defrost them, or do you just pop them straight in the
microwave when you put it in for like 2 minutes, and then you've got a delicious salty treat.
Yeah. Oh, salty.
Stop.
Oh yeah. Well, you get the one with the pretzel bread, then yeah, you've got some salt around the outside, and you can.
Okay. So, okay,
just like put it in your mouth and taste the salt.
Yeah.
I feel ill.
And
we don't have those in the UK. We don't have.
There's some cheese and some
Nikki.
meat in there.
You're not gonna help me with these two.
I don't know.
Is there like different flavors of them?
You have
a conversation.
There's many different flavors, but I like the pretzel one the most, definitely.
Oh, that's the one you just telling me about. Yeah.
The pretzel bread, yeah.
Right.
So you just eat that. You got a good like 15, 16 bites before you're at the end.
Oh right. Oh, so they're quite big.
Did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get free Twitch Prime sub?
You get 2 in the box.
It's like
it's
like free money every month.
Particularly hungry, you could pop both in the microwave. But
stop! It's getting worse. I didn't know it could get worse, but it's getting worse. The tone is getting worse.
Do you ever get the issue? Where like if you like put 2 of them in the microwave and the microwave table starts to turn, they get like caught on the edges of the microwave because you've.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do get caught sometimes, but I mean, the biggest problem if you're putting 2 in at the same time is that, it won't cook them through, so you'll have a cold center, and I mean that's
why
when you're talking about Hot Pockets, you really want to avoid that.
How are you still talking about Hot Pockets? You haven't even changed food.
Right? Do you have to put them in for longer if you got 2 of them, or does it kind of like even out across both?
Usually, what I would do is I'd put the first one in, and then I'd eat it, and then when I'm, like 75-85% complete with the first Hot Pocket, I'd pop the second one in, and I'd cook that for another 2 minutes, because if you put them both in at the same time, they're gonna get.
The tone's getting worse. It's lower. It's dead ass lower. I had to listen for a good 3 seconds.
First one. I mean, the second one's gonna be cold, and then it's just not worth eating. You're gonna have to put it in the microwave for a second.
You've got a battle plan. You've got a battle plan for this. I actually really appreciate that in culinary expertise.
I put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show, and it's not being ignored.
Ew! Who did that? I hate you both so much. Nikki.
My gamer subs.
Nikki, help me.
You get a water bottle, you fill it up with water, put 2, 3 scoops of gamer subs in there, shake it up around, and you just go to town.
I don't know about that one. I think I want to sign a contract before I start talking about this one.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, no worries. So how'd you meet Minx then?
Anyway.
Well, let's talk about Hot Pockets for a bit more. So, my least favorite flavor has got to be the ham and cheese one.
Oh, that does sound awful, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem I have with it is that the ham is just not very tasty.
Oh, the ham's
the cheese, yeah. Well, I mean, the bread is kind of porous, and once you put it in the microwave for a while, the cheese starts to seep out, and so once you pull it out of the microwave, you're left with just a cheesy mess. It's just soppy, disgusting.
Oh, it's really like, not the best. Yeah, I get it. You could probably, because also you've cooked it from frozen, so haven't given it.
Yeah, of course. And the best one by far, I've said this, I mean, I'll say this again and again, time and time again, Wilbur, but the best one is the pretzel bread hot pocket.
Right. I'm gonna say something.
And the meat in the middle.
Can it not be about hot pockets, Wilbur?
No, it is about hot pockets. So it's I'm getting the whole like Hawaiian vibe when you say the ham and cheese, right? I'm gonna say a bit of a dreadful question because I can't seem to imagine this, but would it be possible to have a pineapple-based hot pocket?
Oh, you know, I wouldn't be interested if there was, so I couldn't really tell you. I mean, the ones we have at you know the Publix near me are mostly just ham and cheese and the pretzel bread one. So it's either it's one or the other. You know, it's hot or it's cold, and so I take the one that I enjoy the most. So
well, that's fair enough. I mean, yeah, especially during a quarantine like this, you gotta take what you can get. You know,
you really do. And I mean, the store says, you know, all the employees go up to me and they're like, Jschlatt, I mean.
Stop! Why am I getting into this conversation? Stop for a minute. Cut me off. I don't like this. Stop with the hot pocket.
They go up to me while I'm in the freezer aisle and they say, Jschlatt, you know, it's limit 2 per hot pocket box.
Oh no.
And I look at them in the eyes and I say, hey, listen, buddy, you make $9 an hour. If you come in close with me and stop me from getting these hot pockets, I'm just gonna breathe on you.
Well, I mean, that would send anyone away, I expect.
And I mean, that would send anybody away. You know, no one who makes that little amount of money is going to talk to me like he's above me. Can't you see I'm the big man? Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like
new money, it's all cash.
They would probably kill to be able
bills.
to afford hot pockets.
And so I just take as many hot pockets as I like, and I pay for it with my business MasterCard, and I walk away and pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I'm left with a salty outside and savory inside.
And here's the thing, and then after you've eaten them as a power play, you go straight back. You go straight back to the Publix, and you go straight back, and you grab another more than 2. You grab another 4 or 5.
They've restocked it. And it's at this point where the employees start to get a little antsy, and you know their tone shifts. But I always I stick to my guns, and I say, listen, buddy, I'm gonna breathe on you if you come any closer to me.
Why do they turn? Do they not? Do they want a part of that? Are they do they push you on that?
No, they're not trying to get my breath on them. I mean, what if I have Rona? You know, I mean, it's too big of a chance. I mean, what if they're not able to come in for their $9 an hour work? I mean, it would be pure chaos.
Yeah. Just and all that over a hot pocket, it's not worth it, you know. Maybe it's worth to get breathed on for $9 an hour if you're like saving someone's life or something. But over a hot pocket,
Exactly. But I mean, these people are not vital workers, right? I mean, they're expendable, and so you know, even though I'd say, you know, hey, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal if these guys got corona. At the same time, I'm just trying to get my hot pockets, and I'm not trying to spread it.
It's a job anyone can do. It's a job anyone can do.
Anyone can do.
Yeah,
anyone can do.
Even someone who's got the disease. Let's be quite honest with you, because at the end of the day, you can just shove it. Yeah, you could just have gloves and a mask. You know, it's fully avoidable. And then also the hot pockets, I imagine, are sealed, so it's not an issue of contamination on the food.
You got the cardboard box that the hot pockets come.
Oh, they come in a box. That's a new development I really wasn't expecting.
And get this, buddy, every hot pocket individually wrapped. I used to have a friend who'd stick it in the microwave with the plastic around it, and it'd come out soggy.
Dangerous.
Just disgusting mess.
Stop with the hot pockets!
They individually wrap each one. See, now I can imagine that increases waste, but it really increases preservation quality.
It really increases the preservation quality of the product. I couldn't have said it better myself, Wilbur. I mean, you take one of these out, comes with a nice cardboard.
Did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub?
What?
Yeah, it's like a free. It's like
thank you, Texo, for that Prime right there.
Like the branding. That's really smart marketing technique, because then other companies will want to use that phrase.
And I mean, I'm sure they can't, because Hot Pockets probably trademarked it to a certain extent, so no one else can call it a crisping sleeve. You know?
No, I know, but like the phrase crisping sleeve. The phrase crisping sleeve is going to be used colloquially to speak to about any catalyst, you know, any sort of like cooking catalyst. So people are going to start using that was similar to a verb, you know. Just
about
use the
that egg
cooking
McGriddle,
sleeve.
though, am I right,
now,
guys?
What's going to happen about that is then that people are going to start using that, and then companies are going to start having to either change the title or use it as well and pay the licensing fee. So really, it's a win-win for Mr. Hot Pocket.
The second most profitable business side of the Hot Pockets business franchise is the licensing of the term
How
crisping
has your
sleeve.
voice gotten lower, Jschlatt?
I find that incredible. Like,
it's absolutely incredible. And I mean,
we could all take a leaf out of that.
I walk into that Publix every day.
Did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub? What? Yeah, it's like it's like free money every month.
Love you, Minx.
Here. And I walk out. I mean, usually they charge you. They charge you for plastic bags. They don't charge me.
No,
you know why? They say,
Yeah.
buddy, if you don't give me that bag for free, I'm gonna start breathing on you.
Do you have self-service checkouts in the United States?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
but,
do you have to do that?
to assert my dominance, so I go with the worker that gets paid $9 an hour.
I think preferably the way to really assert your dominance if you're using the self-service, I find, is when you go up there and you purposefully take a bag. You may even want to double bag it. I don't know if you're one for double bag kind of guy. I like that. But basically, right, you take the bag, you maybe want to double bag it, right? There's always that one security guard who's like,
I don't even know
It'd be
what
so
you're
much better if you
talking
guys had
about
cameras
anymore.
so we could see
What
you
you do
leaning
is
into
you
your
just
mics
straight-
and it would be
you
way less
put the
impactful.
stuff into the bag, and then you just
They're
purposefully
hunched
do
over.
not click that button. You do not click that extra bag button.
Exactly. That's exactly what I've thought about. But I mean, at the same time, Wilbur, there's something so much more potent about asserting your dominance in front of a real person,
Yeah,
rather
it's the
than
rush.
doing it in front of
It's
a
the
key.
rush that you might get caught. That's the bit that does it for me. That's what gets my rocks.
I don't like the word potent.
I respect it.
So what do you
So
guys
when you
think
get
of furry
when
porn?
you get the Hot Pockets home, what give
I
me
never
give me a
really
play
watched
by
it.
play.
I mean, you put it in the freezer, and then typically I'm feeling rather hungry as I get home from the Publix.
Yeah.
So I'll take one out and you know I'll unwrap it and I'll slip it in the crispy.
Is there
Oh.
like a sitting time? Like, do you have to like leave it out to sit before you can chow down?
yeah.
really?
So you've never seen Beasters, Nikki?
For an extra minute.
I don't know what that is. I'm really scared,
Something
honestly.
like that just sounds like a delaying tactic to stop you getting your hot
It
pocket.
is,
You
it
should
is,
watch
but
it.
listen, buddy, a lot
How-
of people complain about the temperature of the hot.
How the fuck are you two still talking about Hot Pockets? I hear the fucking word come into it again.
No, I know what you mean, man. So, yeah, no, I get you. So
How long
sometimes
has
you
it
just skip
been?
the sitting period and you just go straight into chowing down on that boiling hot pocket.
Yeah, well, I'm not really in the business of burning my mouth because it's just, you know, how am I going to enjoy
It's
the
not
rest of the
worth
hot
it. It's
pocket?
not worth it.
Is this
Sure,
what
my
ecstasy
taste
feels
buds off.
like?
So,
I don't do hard
go
drugs, but I
without
feel like some hard drug, this is
take
the equivalent of
bites.
it.
and a couple bites in, I am now at the point where I can start unwrapping the crisping sleeve. There's two sections to the crisping sleeve. There's a longer version and a shorter version. So you tear the first part off of the crisping sleeve, and now you're left with a slightly smaller, stouter crisping sleeve that exposes more of the warm hot.
Oh, that is what I like to hear. That is good. So, and it's almost
you
like peeling back a
expose-
banana, almost.
Ew,
I guess.
you don't even sound like yourselves anymore.
That's good. That's good. So,
Exactly. It's almost like disrobing the hot pocket, which is so potent. And so then you're left with more of the hot pocket to chow down on, and so
And
that's
this
what I'll
is-
usually do.
this is relying that the crisping sleeve is not getting soggy through the
Oh,
defrosting
no, the
process.
crisping sleeve never gets soggy. It never gets soggy. I mean, at least if you have the pretzel bread hot pocket, I never have that
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, okay, so with the
What's great
cheese
about it-
one.
What's great about it is that the crisping sleeve allows the hot pocket to stand upwards, and so
Oh God.
that means gravity. Well, that means and listen to me here.
Yeah.
That means gravity affects the meat and the cheese inside the hot pocket.
So
So
if
it
you
all
have-
Sorry.
Slightly.
Whoever in chat said this Hot Pocket thing should be a podcast, I need you to know that you
Oh my
don't deserve
God.
to go anywhere in life.
So you almost like so
Not
first.
after that one.
Understand this means the hot pocket gets more and more delicious as you
Oh, it's
move
like a
down the
trace.
hot pocket.
How the fuck are ye still talking about hot pockets.
That's really good.
I feel like
what I find when I'm
Right,
eating,
now
Stop
my
interrupting
first
them,
boost, my first
FFS.
boost of
the
euphoria
both of you has caused my chat to donate me to give out to me for stop
the first
interrupting me.
bite, right?
They're not
And
even
then
stopping.
my
They're
satisfaction tends to decrease, and
How?
almost like, I don't know what it is. It's almost a
nothing.
boredom, like an ennui starts
You
to
think they
increase
have
as
us
I get
muted?
through the meal. But what you're saying is by erecting the hot pocket, what we can do here is we can actually lower the boredom and create a sort of a pool of ecstasy at the bottom of the
Some
hole.
might call it exponentially increasing pleasure as you go down the hot pocket. And I mean, let me tell you, Wilbur, the last 2 bites of this thing are absolutely orgasmic. I mean, they really are. They really are. I mean, I wish I could share it with you, but you know, you're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here, and so
One day,
it is what it is. One day. We should, of course. All right. I'll see you later, Wilbur. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
I hate you.